Greetings, this is the man who pretends to be Charles Darwin, and I'm speaking to you from Strasbourg in France. And we are looking up at the Cathédrale de Notre Dame, but not the one in Paris, the one in Strasbourg. But this one you can get into a lot more easily than the one in Paris. Doesn't this look like a nice, peaceful scene on a street that's hardly much wider than it was in medieval times? And it's so peaceful. Everybody walking around, and there's lots of apartments on the upper floors and lots of stores on the lower floors. It looks like a tourist's paradise. But 800 years ago, that was not the case. 800 years ago, there were people who were living in these buildings, and you can still see, in some places, the walls exposed at that time. Where there was collabage, that is, where there was the woodwork and then filled in with rubble. But then there was something else that happened that made life extremely difficult at that time. And we are here at the Joam de Mundelsheim Hotel, and in 3 languages the history of this building is explained. That starting at least in 1290, and probably a lot before then, there were Jewish people who were living in Strasbourg. And then in February of 1349, on St. Valentine's Day, as a matter of fact, people rose up, the Alsatian people rose up and started killing Jews. And that's the reason why one of the streets near here is called the Rue Brulee, that is the street of burning. And so that's what was happening right here, 800 years ago, was people being burned because of their ethnicity, because of their religion. We would like to think that such things cannot happen anymore, but they can and they will unless we're vigilant to keep them from happening again. This is part of our cultural evolution. Evolution has given us the ability to be evil, and it's given us the ability to be good, and it's up to us which of those we choose. This is the man who pretends to be Charles Darwin. Tally ho, and amen.